so there's no like instantaneous healing and freedom that can happen overnight. Like, hey, Ron, you're healed. Like here, you were watching porn, you were addicted. You know, you've been doing this for years, and boo.
Yeah. Yeah, I've told so many people, and only because I've experienced it, the program or the work that we do in this is simple, but it's not easy. So we all want the instant change. You can, one day be an active addict and the next day not, but to have success the next day, and the next day, and for a year and 2 years and 5 years, takes work. It takes effort in those areas that we've talked about.
So the renewal of the mind needs to happen.
Right.
Like Paul writes about it. The renewal of the mind, the transformation of the mind needs to take place.
Right.
And that in the mind, and then that captures the whole body. You got to do your physical. Because if you take care of your temple, you feel good about yourself.
Right.
You feel like you have energy. You feel good about how you look in the mirror. You feel emotionally good. So the renewal starts happening.
Yeah, I think like anything, the fallacy is, and a lot of people, especially, I would hear this early on in a 12-step program with alcohol. They would say, well, how long do you have to do that? You hear that a lot even in groups that we're in. Well, are you, so if you do that for 6 months, then are you good to go? Almost with any human being, and this is just the human condition, we will lapse back to bad habits if we don't have constant reminders and constant experiences and learning of what we can do to become better. And it's like asking somebody to say, hey, if you go to the gym for a month, won't you be good for the rest of your life? Or do you have to keep going back? Why? Well, because your body and your muscles will atrophy. The same thing happens with your addictive behaviors. You start to atrophy back to what you were. And if you don't continue on with it, and it's hard because you want to say, someday, am I going to not have to say I'm an addict? Am I going to have to say, can't I just say I'm another healthy human being like it looks like everybody else is around me, although they're not, mostly? No, it takes continuous work. So, but it's simple. It's not like asking you to go to the moon or perform a heart surgery. It's like, hey, do these 3 simple steps, but do them regularly, do them habitually, and you too can have success in this. And that's the hardest part, is because people want that quick fix that you mentioned.
That's so true.